Welcome to the Dollars and Cents Podcast with Wes the Economist and Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist, coming to you live from the Wave Beach Realty Studios in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Call us today at 843-957-3872.
Happy New Year, and as we get the year started, let's get your financial picture in focus by getting a budget and getting those spending habits looked at. Reach out to me at coachwesc@gmail.com and we'll get you off to a good start.
This segment is sponsored by Bobby Clary State Farm. Call 843-438-6000. Bobby Clary State Farm, here to help life go right. All right, guys, welcome back into the Dollars and Cents Podcast. I am Jonathan, the Conspiracy Theorist. Across from me is Wes, the Economist, and we are back again for another Quick Clips episode.
Yep. Season 1, Episode 9.
Season 1, Episode 9?
Yeah, 9. Yep. Episode 9. I've already forgotten that quick.
And before we go off the rails, our topic, we're going to go straight to the State of the Union. I'm not going to go off the rails.
Because we left off in the last clip about division, and you really could see the division inside of inside the room, because it really was something else.
Yeah, and you before we went on air, you touched on something that you said that you felt the tide was turning, and as much division as there is in the country, I feel like there are a lot of people who may have been like more independent and stuff that, because Trump got such an overwhelming vote this time. I think you do have a lot more people, even though you still see all the crazies on the left. I think you probably have a lot more people than we think that are like kind of center left, that are probably edged their way over to more of like a middle or maybe even slightly.
Maybe even not even nudged over, just going to cut loose the radical side of the party.
Right.
I don't know if you saw.
Which is great in itself.
It was kind of funny. I hadn't seen the whole interview. I don't think Charlie Kirk has released it yet, but he sat down with Newsom.
I saw that, and I saw a clip from like just one like little. I don't think the whole thing's out, but that'll be interesting.
It'd be interesting. And funny thing was Newsom's son, 13-year-old son, was begging to come with him because he loves Charlie Kirk.
That is interesting.
And he said he wouldn't let him come because he's in school.
Yeah,
Charlie's like, "What do you mean? We'll have to bring him to Florida then." I said, "It's not going to happen." But what I heard, it wasn't really an interview as much as a discussion. The two clips that I heard, and basically Newsom's asking, what do we Democrats need to do? And I'm thinking, Charlie Kirk, shut up.
Right.
But he's really having a conversation with it. I don't think Newsom will do what they do. I could see Newsom playing at it, trying to dig back to the middle because he wants to run for president at 28.
Right.
I just don't see how he gets rid of California. Because there's a lot of division out there too.
Right.
But the division across the country, I don't see Democrats doing anything to help it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, who knows?
And more and more is going to feel. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you that. And the approval ratings for Trump for the union, not saying his approval ratings,
right? But
for the speech, I saw from like CBS or NBC like 68-69% approval.
Okay. See, CNN was saying 44 when I saw. Now it could have changed, but I saw one where they said it was like 44. So.
Things I've seen, it's been from 68, 69 to 78%.
Yeah, this was something that was retweeted by a CNN host yesterday. I mean, I don't know where they got their.
Who was the host that came out about the boy with cancer and talked about him committing suicide? I don't know if you saw that or not.
I don't think I saw that.
Oh, what's her name? I think she's on MSNBC actually, but she came out.
Maddow?
No, this was the name I didn't. Nicole.
I don't know.
Nicole something.
Okay.
But she literally tied it in. So, oh yeah, he's so great he did that and all, but he wants to grow up and be a policeman. I hope he doesn't have to endure something like J6 where he has to fight back Trump supporters and then end up killing himself like those 6 police officers did with suicide. And she got ate up. Yeah. I mean, it's just ridiculous. how do you stretch that far? I mean, there's something wrong in your brain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's there's a little mental illness going on with that. It's
and Maldow's gone, right?
Is she? They got rid of her?
Joy.
I know Behar's gone.
Not Behar. It's Joy Reid, isn't it? Which one's on View?
Oh God, I don't even. I think it's Behar, right?
Okay, well, the one that has a show on MSNBC is gone.
Okay.
The host.
Oh, maybe that's Joy Reid. I don't even know. They're both. I mean, they both go.
But they're gone. And then who else? Oh, Lester Holtz left NBC also. Okay. Don't know what's going on. I haven't heard the story of that one.
Yeah.
So this big shakeups going on. CNN's having shakeups. The Washington Post. I don't know if you saw where Bezos said they were going to start standing up for free speech and something else, and one of the editorial editors left.
Oh, now he wants to stand up for free speech.
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
That's wild to be an editor. Like if you leave, like you're an editor and you want to leave because of that comment. Though
it was pretty much. I didn't read the whole article, but it's pretty much sounded like, okay, we're not going to just attack Trump. And so this guy's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
There's a lot shaking up. So, yeah, we could be seeing the less division. That would be great.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot more people just kind of find a nice happy medium. Like they're not Democrat, maybe they're not Republican, maybe they're just kind of like, whatever on the outskirts looking in. But I think you're going to see a lot more people just kind of move a little more with a centrist type of. And I think that'll be healthy because you can find a lot more common ground if you can kind of get there.
Yeah.
Across the board.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It's better for the country that way in the long run.
If you really take all this stuff out, again, I know everybody doesn't like Trump, his personality, blah, 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 but look at his administration. Yeah. I mean, again, we've mentioned this before, Gabbard, Kennedy, Musk. Oh, did you see Musk had a suit on?
Yeah.
Did it have anything to do with Zelensky?
It might have. He's so funny. He was just on Joe Rogan's podcast. They didn't really talk much about. Well, it was before the State of the Union.
Yeah, before State of the Union.
But the episode just came out. I'm trying to finish it.
Have you watched it?
What?
With Elon on Joe Rogan.
I wasn't watching it. I've been listening to it in the car, but I haven't heard the whole thing yet.
About when he's talking about, and somebody said he was serious about, I might be committing suicide here because basically I'm pulling out all this stuff and I'm a little worried for my life.
Oh, I'm sure I haven't got to that point.
Got that part yet.
Podcast.
We'll have to talk
I'm like
about
an hour and a half
week.
in, but he's like on there for 3 hours. So
we'll need to talk about it next time because I saw that clip and he was acting serious. I'm like, okay, he's got to be joking though, right? But then I talked to somebody who watched the whole.
He laughs at his own jokes when he jokes. So if he didn't
wasn't
laugh,
laughing.
He wasn't joking.
No, he was pretty serious.
No, what he's exposing, you definitely should be in fear for your life. I'd be terrified to expose what he's exposing.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and he's not stopping.
No, he's not going to stop.
No.
It's
and all these people just attacking. And again, those signs. Musk steals.
Yeah.
Steals what? He's about a billionaire. What can he get out of our system that's going to make him any richer?
Yeah, exactly. He knows how to make money. Like he doesn't need.
And you saw. I don't know if you saw. Was it Maldau? One of those accused him of getting a contract for Trump for those EVs, electric EVs for the Army.
Yeah.
And it was under Biden. And Trump actually canceled it.
I know. I saw that. Yeah. So nice try. Nice try. Do your research.
Tried to get
try again. One. Yeah. It's like, it's so funny that they all loved Elon. They're like all Tesla, all liberals had Teslas. They were all about Elon. And he's the best. And then as soon as he
turns,
does anything at all, now it's like this man's like Satan incarnate.
Yeah. That's exactly
it's
right.
crazy. It's just like, I don't know. It's honestly just comical at this point. I can't even like stress about it anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like whatever, It's like whatever. Nothing's gonna I think they're doing great things. Like I have my own qualms and disagreements with the way Trump talks and the way he presents himself and the way he treats other people. Sometimes I have to look past that because of the people he surrounded himself with that I think are making the country better.
Yeah.
Elon's one of those people. I've been a fan of him. I bought a Tesla in 2020. I wanted to try it out. I think he makes a great product. I think he's a great businessman. I think he's extremely smart, probably one of the smartest people on planet Earth right now. And, he's finding corruption, and I don't know who can't stand behind that, even if you don't like him personally.
Yeah,
how can you not stand behind Doge?
But really was nobody disliked him. Of course, you think about it, nobody really disliked Trump. I mean, they didn't care for him and all, but no vile, poisonous against him until he ran. I mean,
when Hollywood people loved him before. He was on The View. I think at one point he was on Oprah Winfrey's show multiple times.
He helped Reverend Jackson and all these. He was a friend of minorities, and as soon as he's evil.
Yep. No, I mean, I get with some of his rhetoric, people might just assume he's evil or whatever, but sometimes I wish you would. And he has toned that down compared to his last time he was president. I think he's definitely toned it down.
I definitely think so.
So I mean, I guess as he ages, he's just going to kind of everybody mellows out the older they get. I feel like so maybe he's mellowing out a little bit, but but yeah, the State of the Union was more. We're
still not through with it. There's two more topics.
That was just.
So that's the end of this quick clip. We already at the end of this one, so we'll have to do a third one.
All right, well, stay tuned for part 3 of State of the Union.
It's the first time, right? Part 3.
I think which most of the time our videos are like 20 or 30 minutes, so part 2 is a long time.
Yeah,
so part 3 on 5-minute videos isn't too much, but stay tuned for the next one. We'll keep on rolling about a few other topics on the State of the Union. When life gets unpredictable, turn to a partner you can trust. At Bobby Clary State Farm, we've got you covered. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, we're dedicated to providing personalized coverage that fits your needs. With our friendly and knowledgeable team, navigating your insurance options have never been easier. Visit BobbyClary.com or call 843-438-6000. Bobby Clary State Farm, here to help life go right.
Eisenhower Dental, located at 107 Waccamaw Medical Park Drive in Conway, a place where you can find all your dental services, including general dentistry, cosmetic, restorative, and pediatric dentistry. Reach out to them today at their website, eisenhowerdental.com, or call them at 843-234-3110, 843-234-3110, and tell them Wes the Economist sent you.
Are you looking to buy a home in North or South Carolina? You need to reach out to Wave Beach Realty today. We are a family-owned company with over 10 years of experience in North and South Carolina and operate along the Grand Strand. Give us a call today at 843-957-3872. That's 843-957-3872. Thanks for listening to the Dollars and Cents Podcast with Jonathan the Conspiracy Theorist and Wes the Economist. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and X at DollarsCentsGS and on Facebook at Dollars and Cents.